Just go for it, or
Yeah,
what?
hit us with your question.
I was wondering what your favorite 4 Adam Sandler movies are.
4 is crazy. That's
There's so many classic ones I haven't actually seen.
Top Gun Maverick? No.
Dude, Adam Sandler was so good in Crudes.
I loved him in Crudes.
Is he in Cruise?
No.
no, that's
Okay.
Nick Cage. Nick
I was
Cage.
gonna say.
Also, great movie.
The
The Crudes. The second one sucks. Do not watch the.
Are
second
you kidding me? I think the second one's better than the first one.
one. What are you talking? All right.
We do have
I
a
don't-
hot take.
I don't want to talk to you.
I mean,
anymore,
my
Dan.
hot take is Cruise is just not very good, and I
The
have
Crudes-
to watch it.
The Cruise
often.
one is fire. You can't. The second one is like a straight to TV video.
The idea,
Bro, you
sucks.
haven't seen the show.
the
I
idea,
have seen the show.
I have to watch the show weekly.
the idea of a spirited debate between the 4 of us about which Crudes is better is
Crudes is
crazy.
better.
The first is objectively better, but anyway.
I don't actually watch them though, so
I'll start. This is gonna be this is kind of a hot take. Pixels, honestly, is not like a good movie, but it is really fun because I think it knows what it is, and so I enjoy that movie a lot.
all right. You don't have to do 4, I guess.
I would say
but
Grown Ups is good. I like Grown Ups.
Grown Ups is fire.
1, 2, or 3.
There's a third.
No,
there a third?
I think there's just 2.
Just 2.
But I think probably 1 over 2. And then Click is good.
2 feels like.
4 isn't fair, man.
Dude, 4.
Because
I
it's
feel
too
like
many,
Four
because
is
it's
kind
not
of easy
enough.
for.
4
is
isn't
going
enough.
Going easy for me, because for sure, mine are for sure Billy Madison, and then
The movie where he wants to hook up with his teacher.
honestly probably Punch Drunk Love, 50 First Dates, and Just Go With It.
Not
Okay,
Uncut Gems.
Hotel Transylvania.
That's probably
also.
5.
Yeah.
That's probably 5.
I forgot about Hotel Transylvania.
Transylvania. Yes.
Which one?
sir.
Because there are like
Didn't
several of those.
There's
They
like
are.
8 of them.
Yeah.
we make you watch that recently? We did a marathon where we watched all 3. No,
I don't think so. Maybe.
we watched at least the first 2.
Maybe.
That's Adam Sandler's Groove from Despicable Me. That's-
Yeah.
Yes.
For real. Very much so.
Yeah.
Did
I
you-
think Just Go With It is super underrated.
Did you see the movie? His movie Hubie Halloween.
Oh.
No, but I
I
did
got
try
5
to
minutes
watch
into
it.
it, and I was like, what is this?
It was honestly pretty painful to watch.
I know somebody that's like, this is one of the best ones.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Okay, I got one.
Okay. All
I
right.
now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yes.
I haven't seen that since it came out. I
Dude,
don't remember
okay.
it very well.
Banger movie. I just love Kevin James though. So like them together
Kevin James.
is just awesome.
So-
Pixels. That's
so
why I
I-
agree with that.
Okay, funny story. So I grew up in a very conservative household, and I found out after I was an adult and moved out that there was an era of time that my parents were genuinely concerned that I was gay, and and it's really funny because like in retrospect there were signs like
Yeah.
like I would record like lip syncing videos dressed up as like a girl in my bedroom, but then I also was
That's
like,
just you learning video work.
That's
dude.
just me
all it
learning.
is.
That's origin
Yeah.
stories of video production. They
Wow.
just, yeah. But there was also a point early on when I started like getting a lot of movies from the library and trying to like watch my own movies that I got. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, and I remember.
This is a cool idea.
Well, because my mom would like get receipts of like the things that were checked out. So I remember a moment where she's like, "Jeremiah, what are you renting?" I was like, "It's just a movie."
Just imagine you just being like, Mom, it's just a movie, I promise.
It's just a phase.
It's just a phase, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So
yeah.
what were your top 4? Did we get those?
I have one more that I want to add.
Okay.
The Water Boy.
Waterboy's good.
Waterboy.
Water Boy.
I could probably do top 10 too.
Jeremiah, what
Dude,
were
I haven't
yours?
seen that many. No way.
It was.
I said Pixels, Hotel Transylvania, Click, and then I don't think I said a fourth one.
Have you seen 50 First Dates?
No, I probably would be on that list. I just haven't seen it.
If you don't like 50 First Dates, there might be something wrong with you.
That one's so good.
It's actually underlyingly super twisted, but
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. There's a lot of classic ones I haven't seen. Haven't seen.
Happy Gilmore.
I've seen it, but it was once so long ago.
We're gonna do the Adam
Just go
Sandler
with
deep
it. Big
dive.
Daddy, Billy Madison. Let's see, The Water Boy. Haven't
you
seen
watch
any of
Uncut
those.
Gems?
Wedding Singer. No.
Okay, I haven't either. But
my
I thought-
mom
I thought you
hates
said you
Adam
did.
Sandler, and she'll like
Really?
yeah. Like she will like every time I'm like I want to watch an Adam Sandler movie, it'll be like, really? You sure?
Are you sure about that?
Like she'll try to convince you not
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch it. Oh,
um,
that's good. That's good. Did everyone go? Did you go yet?
no, I need like a top 15. I swear.
Why don't you do 10?
There's no
top
way.
Why don't you do a tight 10?
Tight.
Let's do a tight 10. All right. So
crazy.
my number one is 50 First Dates. I love 50 First Dates. And then it would probably be Big Daddy.
Daddy's good.
I love Big Daddy. Click. I love Click. And then
What
it would be
Why are you laughing?
What? I'm not laughing. Carry on.
it would be both grown-ups movies. I love both of them.
You could make that one if you
Yeah,
really
I mean-
need to.
I don't think I need to.
So it's no longer a tight 10.
Yeah. Now it's a really tight 10.
Yeah.
It's 11 in the 10. Uncut Gems. I love Uncut Gems.
I disagree.
Really?
No, it's from,
It's a quote.
yeah, it's from Uncut Gems.
Happy Gilmore. I love Happy Gilmore. What is that, like 6?
I'm not counting
I
them.
lost count.
You could just keep naming them for an hour.
What is it? Longest Yard. I love Longest Yard.
We talked about that last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, we were talking about football
Mm-hmm.
or sports movies. Yeah.
Waterboy. Mr. Deeds, The Cobbler.
The Cobbler is like
The Cobbler's like
underrated, yeah.
it's honestly I was sad at the end of it. I was like,
Yeah,
it's
that one's
just a
good.
sad movie.
I forgot about that movie. I have seen it.
Well, there's like two different vibes of Adam Sandler.
Yo,
There's
it got
like,
a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
what did?
The Cobbler.
Really?
It's such an
Yeah.
like I feel like it's such an endearing movie. It's like about like his relationship with his mom and like that's like the deep underlying kind of storytelling of it. But
Yeah.
the idea is that he wears somebody's shoes and turns into them.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Oh, yeah.
but like one of the last things he does with his mom before she passes away is he puts on an old pair of his dad's shoes and goes and dances with her. It's very no, because like yeah, right.
No,
I'm trying to
really sweet.
cool it on some stuff, so I was gonna say something and interrupt you, but,
But, like-
I'm just,
But the
We
idea
locked
is that like
eyes and-
the idea is that she really misses his dad.
I bet.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, that is very sweet.
but
Has anyone?
Oh.
Did anyone see? Did
Are we
anyone
boring
see?
you, Josh?
Did anyone see
all
Bedtime
good.
Stories? Was it good?
Yes, I watched it.
yeah, it's very good.
It's been a long time.
I don't
ago.
remember that one.
It's like I think it's the only Disney one he did,
Yeah.
Oh, is that a Disney?
or is it
Yeah.
Disney or DreamWorks?
Disney.
Disney.
I
But
just remember seeing trailers for it.
I think if I had to do a top 4, I think it'd be 50 First Dates. I'm combining the grown-ups for a tight 4. I think I would do The Do-Over. I loved The Do-Over.
That's
That's
another
him and-
Jennifer Aniston one.
No, that's Just Go With It. David Spade.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, it's basically like they
I'm
think
thinking
they're
of Due Date with Robert.
Robert Downey Jr.
Downey, yeah, and-
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
No, The Do-Over is him and David Spade. I think it came out in like 2016.
Okay. I don't think I saw that one.
And then your fourth.
Huh?
Your fourth.
My fourth? Pixels.
Yeah.
I love Pixels. I'm also
stupid.
Let's go.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Really?
oh,
Yeah.
that's awkward.
What'd you say?
That's really awkward.
Sorry, I wasn't looking.
But Pixels also like I'm a total nerd, So, and especially like I'm kind of a gamer, so
Oh,
like
really?
shut up.
Don't you like
Josh.
the emoji movie too?
No,
Fire
no, but
movie.
here's,
emoticon
here's my
movie.
I'm
story.
waiting for the second
Here's
one.
my story with the emoji movie. Okay, so the year is 2017. I'm a 19-year-old who has not had his first kiss yet. I am
Possibly
dating
gay.
possibly gay.
Possibly gay.
Dating
The
my
jury's
first
still out.
dating my first girlfriend, possibly gay. And I had this really cool idea for a date to bring a love seat to the outdoor theater for like a movie night.
You've always had grand ideas.
I always did.
Emphasis on grand.
The problem the problem was I had this idea like at the end of the summer. And so it was in there like last week of like actually playing movies. And so I was like, okay, let's see what's playing. And the lineup for that night was the Emoji Movie followed by Dunkirk.
Wow, that's so romantic.
Easy.
And so
The latest Christopher Nolan movie is.
so we
I would
watched
say.
we watched the Emoji Movie together, and then for the second feature during Dunkirk is when I had my first kiss.
Nice.
Wow, really
Still.
set the mood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So Emoji Movie has a special place in my heart, but not for any other reason besides that story.
Besides, it led to Dunkirk.
Yes. Yes. So that yeah, that's that.
Nice.
Hands above the blanket.
Always. I would
Was there a blanket?
Well, it's the end of summer. You know, it's getting a little chilly. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I gotta tuck up.
Babe, it's getting cold out here.
Stop
Anyway.
it, Josh.
I'm really curious to hear that back. Anyway,
All right.
I'm not.
Shall we hit the intro?
Did you say your?
Yeah, do you want me to say them again?
What were they?
Billy Madison. I think I said Punch Drunk Love and God, what was the other one? Oh, I'm switching it up. Okay. Oh, can I have 5 since Cody had 5?
I had 10, bro.
You can have 5, but this will continue your streak of asking the question and then changing the rules of the question.
It's not a game. All right, Funny People. That's incredibly
yeah.
underrated. 50 First Dates.
I've never even heard of Funny People.
Dude, it's incredible. It's so good. He's basically himself
isn't that him in every
making
movie?
like
Huh?
No, it's like he's a comedian, he's making shitty movies. He's and then Seth Rogen comes in and starts writing him jokes. It's this whole thing. But
It didn't even show up on his like
it shows up.
discography on just like Google.
Well,
interesting.
bro, he's got a lot of
Oh
movies.
no, it does. I'm
Bigelow?
stupid. It's there.
Okay, so just go with it.
My favorite Adam
Billy
Sandler
Madison,
movie, S&M.
50 First Dates, Funny People, Punch Drunk Love. I feel like I'm
Okay.
missing something, but
Can we now hit the intro?
let me think about it.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
Oh, the Meyerowitz Stories is really good.
The what?
The Meyerowitz Stories. That's it's by Noah Baumbach. Baumbach, I think is how you say his last name. It's a drama.
Huh.
Very good.
Now we can intro.
In a world where your mom thinks you're gay. Cut that.
In a world where your mom is slightly concerned that you may be gay.
In a world where your parents question your sexuality. One boy made it real confusing.
In a world burdened by streaming services, cash grabs, and cheap CGI, One Movie Podcast dares to challenge the status quo, to celebrate the movies that made us who we are, and the movies that make us into who we will be. This is that podcast.
Oh,
Dude, it was so crazy. Like I forget who
They
it
still tell the story to this
I
day.
forget
by the way.
who it was that like broke it to me. That was like, your parents thought you were gay
think it
because
was
it wasn't
me?
them.
And you're
It
like,
was
"No,
either
no,
you
they didn't."
or it was like
Your
I think-
parents.
No, I,
You're like,
It wasn't
no, dude,
my parents.
Your parents think you're gay. You're like,
I think
"They're
I
your
broke it to-
parents too.
I think I broke it to him.
yeah. And so
I'm
like
not gonna lie. I
like
think
the
I broke it to him.
amount of things I was like thinking back on, and I was like, oh man.
He thinks you're gay, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Those are your parents."
In my
not mine.
homeschool biology class, I wore a dress one day as a bit. It's like, okay. And like the number of things I was like thinking back on, I was like, oh man.
It all changed when he was at the Jewel
that's a
and they caught
ballsy
him
bit.
looking at the magazines.
What's wrong with looking at
Literally,
magazines?
literally, that's how it changed. My dad was like, I saw him look at the magazines, and that's when I knew.
What?
I knew he was straight, and I was like, "What?
You knew he was straight?
Yeah."
What?
He's like sitting there staring at the magazines.
Oh, those
You know,
magazines.
those ones, yeah.
Your dad
yeah,
catches you looking at porn mags, and he was and he's actually proud. He's like,
Well, no, just the suggestive ones.
He's like, oh my god,
yeah,
thank
yeah,
God.
like
Yeah.
the
the Playboy cover, and you're
oh,
like,
man.
He's like, you like that one? You want me to buy that for you?
"Please let me buy it for you, please."
You shouldn't be looking at that.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay.
All that's cut.
probably not.
I feel like I want to keep all that. That's really good.
They don't listen to the podcast anyway, so
Okay.
In a world.
what movie
Welcome-
did we watch?
Welcome back to For the Love of Film.
Remember what movie?
Was I supposed to watch a movie?
For the love of God.
For the
I
love
thought
of
I
film.
thought this was for the love of film.
You better have watched the movie.
the
If
love
you
of film,
don't, if
Josh.
you show up not having watched the movie again, you're out.
You're fired.
You have to sit it out.
I did watch
So-
the movie.
Our movie for this week was Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. All three of you had not seen it, right?
I've never.
I
seen
didn't
it.
even know it existed.
I didn't either.
Sweet, sweet.
I was like, Jenny Slate, who?
Were you guys aware of the like early YouTube videos?
Nope.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Dan was?
a little bit.
Okay.
little bit.
I was very unaware.
Yeah, so I first watched this movie with Jen Call, and I had never heard of it. Never heard of the YouTube videos, but I saw it in theaters. And
You guys know who Jen Call is?
yeah, you don't know, but it's
Bro,
she's
just a name drop
a
someone.
friend of mine.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due. She's the one that was like, we should watch this movie, and it was very good. But I hadn't seen any movie that I felt was so wholesome, and I don't know if I've seen one since. And so it's always kind of stuck out as like a unique film and a just like a beautiful story. So those are the reasons that I wanted to bring it, but I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on a watch through. We could go in a circle or whoever just wants to start.
I wish I would have wrote it down, but there was a part where I was laughing so hard. And I can't remember
Was
what
it was it the curly hair in the bathtub?
Crazy.
No, I don't know
I
what
like
it
to
was.
straighten them out.
They're nice and strong, so I can use them for all sorts of things. It's like okay, right.
No, I don't remember what it was, but I was dying. It was really funny.
It's genuinely really funny.
Yeah.
Did you watch it with Charlotte?
No.
Really?
I don't remember. We were super busy, so I was like watching it in pieces.
Got it.
And I had to go back a couple times because it's so like, it's one of those movies where it's really soft and gentle. So like, it's really easy to fall asleep to.
Oh, I found that where I was like, this feels really long, but like totally fine with it. Like it was funny and everything, but
It's an hour and a half.
I know, but it felt like halfway through, it kind of similar to The Old Boy, where it was like halfway through, I'm like, it's gotta be almost over. And I'm like, oh shoot. No, there's like still 45 minutes left. But I didn't mind it. It was very chill.
I've just been sleepy the past like week or so. So
Yeah.
I'm falling asleep a lot.
What? But like generally, what did you think of it?
I liked it. Yeah, it was good. I was cackling a lot. It was wholesome. I was expecting Mark to be in it more just because of that actor. I was like, oh, I hope that guy's in here more. I don't remember his name.
The director guy?
No, that's
No.
Dean.
Yeah, wait, who's
gonna
wait,
say-
Mark,
who's Mark?
is the boyfriend, but Mark in real life is.
Oh,
I think he's in like Project X.
yeah.
Mark, am I tripping?
Yeah, dude.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I mean he's like barely in it. I love the Nathan Fielder cameo.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed Nathan. Where was Nathan Fielder? Like, I saw it in the cast after I watched it, and I was like, wait.
He's Justin. He's I think one of the family members. He's a shell. He's one of the family members at
Oh.
the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Thomas Mann.
Excuse me?
Thomas Mann plays Mark.
Thomas Mann, yeah. Got that nice hat on. He's in Me and Earl and the Dying Girl and Project X.
Got it.
Fun size.
Yeah.
I think but
Did you have any critiques or qualms with the movie?
no. I don't think so. It was nice. It was wholesome. I thought it was gonna be deeper. I thought I was gonna feel something more.
Oh, yeah?
And I didn't feel as much as I wanted to. And maybe that's a me thing. I'm not saying it didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it just didn't. Maybe I'm, I don't know, going through it or something. Yeah. Maybe
Do a
I'm
therapy
numb.
podcast.
Huh?
Cody, what did you think?
I enjoyed it a lot, actually. I think I didn't really start getting into it until like the back half.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the first half was like when he like goes viral and everything like that is really fun.
Yeah.
But then like it slowly starts to become a little bit more deep.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one moment that freaking like got me in my feels.
Mm-hmm.
Right when he freaking starts singing "Peaceful Easy Feeling," and I'm like, man, it's just like
And she's like, you can't hit any of the notes.
it just felt so like I don't know. I mean, peaceful. Like it was like, oh, he's like accepting kind of what's going on around him and everything like that. Like, because that was right after his grandma passed away, I think.
It was at the very end, right, where he reunites with the Shells.
It was right before he reunited with the Shells, I think.
You talking about the song "I Want to Linger a Little Longer"?
It's the like the
I wanna
peaceful, easy feeling.
Oh,
Like,
I thought that was right after.
He's
That's
singing
not the
it
song
with
he's singing
Dean,
over
right?
the grave, right?
Was it
Oh,
over the
maybe.
grave?
I thought he was singing it over. Was he singing it over the grave when he was burying her, right?
I think so.
So it's right before he gets united with his family.
yes,
Yeah.
and it's
He's
right
putting
after
her
she
to
passes
rest
away.
with the queen chess
Mhm.
piece. on
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Dude.
And I was like, oh, like this is so sad, and like, but also like, there's a semblance of peace because like
Mhm.
he did the 60 Minutes interview, which
Mhm.
was like, he was very hesitant about doing the 60 Minutes interview.
yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, there's a lot of overcoming to it, and then it's like he's accepting, oh, I'm alone now and I'm lonely, and then surprise, we found your family.
Mhm.
And which is a really kind of fun ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that scene where he's watching 60 Minutes and it looks like he's alone.
Yeah.
And you don't know what's happening, and then it pulls back and it's like everybody and you're
Dude.
like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
At first I was like, where's his mom? And then I was like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think Justin is his brother.
Oh, with the cut scenes of him on the wall with the honey.
Yes, yes.
And he's like, "No, I'm doing. This is what I wanted to do."
Yes,
That's what,
it's very Nathan Fielder.
yeah.
But the whole thing just really felt good, and like the whole like there was, I had a note here, where was it? It was kind of just like Marcel as a character, and like how he's actually an incredibly well done character.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
even for a simple movie like this,
Mhm.
there's a lot of depth to his character.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is it? I said he's funny in subtle ways, but like there's and like his curiosity. I wrote like little simple lines. I was like, his curiosity feels childlike, but like his emotional awareness feels very adult.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of. It's weird because like he feels like a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
The first line that got me in this watch through that I wrote down is when he's like to Dean, he's like, "Guess why I smile a lot?" And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "'Cause it's worth it."
that's so cute.
And it's just like, man.
It's really funny when he like straight up calls out Dean. I don't remember what exactly he says, but basically you're afraid of opening up because you're afraid of getting hurt again, like your wife did.
Okay, actually,
or something like that.
I
And
wrote
was
it.
like,
I wrote it down verbatim because I
whoa.
thought it was so funny. He said, Have you ever thought that your life might be a little less lonely and a little more integrated if you took the time to connect with somebody and not just make videos about them?"
Boom, mic drop. That honestly got me because like that was a funny joke, but also like there was a lot of emotional weight behind it. I kind of wish, and this is probably my only gripe with the movie, was that it felt like some of those emotional beats, some of them, not all of them, but some of them weren't earned as much. Where it felt like that line should have hit a little bit harder.
Like the deeper ones or the lighter ones?
Some like I'll give you an example. I think that one, like, I wish we saw some sort of bigger repercussion on Dean or like that played in more. Because although the it's all focused on Marcel wants it to kind of be focused on Dean.
Yeah.
And I wish that in some way they had more resolution of that, where he maybe even admits to him, like, you know what? Like, yeah. Like, I wish there was resolution with Dean because I think if we're stepping into Marcel's shoes, Marcel just wants Dean to be happy too.
Yeah.
And like we never got that.
So I had a couple thoughts about that because one of the things I wrote down that was interesting was there's this I said it's a story about the beauty of relationships. Marcel is trying to find his family while Dean is losing his. Because you hear about how like he's going through divorce and all of this stuff. And I think you're right. Like I think it would have been cool if they had done they were doing really subtle nods into Dean's story, and I think they could have kept going a little bit more than they did. Like I don't think it would have worked as well if he got back together with his ex. Like I like the idea that like they're both dealing with the finality of certain relationships, like with his grandma passing and but I do think there's something more they could have done there.
Or even if there was like in the moment where she's like reading to him the poem or something, if there was maybe like an additional moment where she basically just like asks him a question off the camera.
Yeah.
And maybe you see the camera like pan down or something and like Dean, just says something like that's really sweet. Like I wish my mom had, shared something like that with me before she passed too. Or something like something to give us some more like emotional depth, because there's just this guy that's like, yeah, and I'm getting a divorce and that's just kind of why I'm here. Sad. And I'm like,
yeah,
man, like that's because that's what Marcel would have wanted, was for Dean to be happy. But like he got the house, which is cool, but that doesn't resolve any of his emotional.
Well, it would have been cool,
what I mean?
kind of like in Swiss Army Man, where Paul Dano's character is explaining things to the corpse, and thereby you learn more about Paul Dano's character. It would have been cool if they did something like that, where you learn more about Dean.
And that's what I expected after that comment. Like I expected, like, oh, they're gonna explore kind of their relationship, but then it was basically just like Marcel being like, "Don't leave," and him be like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm not." And you're like, "Oh, that's it." Like there's no like emotional payoff. It's just kind of like, "Oh, I'm not leaving. Don't worry." And Marcel's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then that's kind of it for their relationship, other than he gets a house.
Yeah. Cody, did you have any other thoughts before I officially kick it to Josh?
I'm going through my notes here. I had a lot of notes.
Love that. I'm so proud of you.
Me too. ChatGPT really helped me throw them together. But
Look at me and Dan, nomads with no notes.
No note nomads.
yeah.
No notes for this one.
But like I love like the behind the scenes kind of message of it, where it, like in the early part of the film, where it's talking about his how he gets big on the internet and everything like that, and like the loneliness of it, in the sense of I wrote down.
They're not working the way that he was hoping.
Well, it's more of I wrote the house is empty, but the internet is full.
Mm-hmm.
Yet
Wow.
Marcel is still alone,
Mm.
and like you feel that kind of throughout the whole, at least the first 2 acts,
Yeah.
and then obviously it starts to become a little bit more busy towards the end.
Yeah.
But like that was kind of the that was one of like the key phrases I kind of wrote down, was that like the house is empty but the internet is full. Yeah, he's still alone.
Yeah.
And
Full of garbage.
Wait, is that a quote?
What do you mean?
For some reason, I thought that was a quote from the movie.
No.
Quote from Jeremiah Shoemaker.
there we go.
Name drop.
Michael Scott / Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking of. Anyway.
But no, like just I feel like that kind of situation where he does go viral and is I don't know, you just kind of feel that, especially like I feel like it's a glimpse into kind of the life of like an influencer in a little way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like how people who get internet famous a lot of times do just kind of want to shut in though.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
don't know. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'll say.
Okay, let me get my official thoughts. Thank you, Cody, for such a beautiful analysis of this movie. I thought it was great. I watched it with my girlfriend. So after
This is a much better one to watch with your girlfriend than Suicide Revenge.
Or
Much
old
better.
boy. Old boy.
Yeah, where
Or
you're
oh
like,
boy.
don't worry, babe. Jeremiah recommended this one too.
So like right after you told us what it was a few days after, I like sent her the trailer and I was like, watch this. She watched it, and then later that day, like we hung out and she was like, oh, he's so cute. And I was like, okay, we'll watch this together. And so it was a really, like you said, it's a very wholesome experience. But it's the thing that actually got me, I think the most emotional, other than his grandmother passing, that whole scene, was the very, very beginning when he was talking about like basically like shells need community and his community is small. It's just him and his grandma, and he's like rolling around in the ball in the empty house. I thought that was really, because that like set the tone for what I anticipated the whole movie to be about, and there were themes kind of woven in. I think my like main thing is that I wish it was a bit more focused, but I understand the documentary style.
Mhm.
Documentary. The documentary. The style of how it was made is such that it isn't like a clear story. It's kind of just showing you about him and about his life and what he does around the house and all this.
It's like in a verite style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where the story is passive, not active.
Yep.
And so it took me a bit to get used to that, like the pacing of all of it. But once I started to like get the overarching themes of, like you were saying, the internet's full, but the house is empty. That was really cool. I think I forgot about this. I think this was actually the point that struck me the most. It was when like the kids break into the house or whatever,
Mhm.
and he like goes to find his grandma. I'm not gonna lie, I started panicking. I was like, no, like she better be alive still. I swear.
I thought
Those
something like
kids did
horrible was going to
something
happen to the
stupid
grandma.
that grandma. But then like he finds her in the laundry basket or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there wasn't as much emotional payoff, but that moment I like got panicked where I was like, oh my gosh, there's like crap on the floor now. Like these kids were in the house,
Mhm.
and yeah, it made me feel something about this like shell that has one eyeball,
And shoes.
and
And
shoes.
shoes.
I thought it was very funny. I said earlier oh my gosh, the squiggly hair comment in the bathtub. Ooh, that got me.
That was
I
so
don't normally
funny.
laugh out loud like in movies by myself. It's just a thing I don't do. That got me. That got me snickering.
Dude,
Oh my
every time I've
gosh.
seen this movie, I've seen it 3 or 4 times. There's like jokes that I missed before that I catch.
So good.
Once they're strong.
Yeah, it was a very funny movie, and I was pleasantly surprised. It did feel a little bit long, but I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed all the jokes and everything. It took a bit to get going, but because it was very creatively done, like everything he uses for his everyday life, it was just it was cool. Of like, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. It makes me wonder how much of this they like sat down, or did they just like rent a house and they were like, yeah, I'm sure you've got notes for this too, like how they made it. Like, did they literally just walk around like, this is what we're gonna do, this is how we're gonna make it, or did they copy the videos? I don't know, but there's a lot of creative notes in here and creative things that I saw that I was like, man. Not to mention that the shots were beautiful also.
The
like,
cinematography is beautiful.
the amount of shots that were like fully blurry, except for Marcel in the center, it was just so
Dean knows what he's
Well,
doing.
like,
dude.
I mean, like, hopefully I'm not stepping on your toes with this, but like, I did a quick Google and it was like they have 2 DPs on this movie.
Well, Dean is the director.
So Dean, who is Dean in the movie, is the director and was the creator of the YouTube videos.
Yes, but they have 2 cinematographers on this movie because of stop motion.
Yeah, they had 2 supervising animators.
Is it all stop motion?
The shell stuff.
I'll get into that.
I think.
It's crazy. I will say, this movie, based off of like meme videos from YouTube, had no business going this emotionally deep and like landing so hard in like a really strong way. Like you were talking about, Cody, like the well-rounded depth of his character and like how surprisingly deep it gets in like themes, and they don't feel like out of nowhere, like they feel calculated and logical. It's impressive. Like I've never seen a movie do that before. But,
I mean, none comes to mind, but I haven't thought for more than 5 seconds.
The only other thing would be like Rango.
sure.
Like, other than that, I can't think of anything like this that's like from the Emoji Movie.
Dude, the emotional tones of the Emoji Movie are next level.
Animated movies that go deep.
One of the few movies that made me cry.
Dude, like a new genre, animated movies that go deep.
Right?
Sausage Party.
Bro.
We have to cut that out. We have to cut that out.
Oh, that
Just saying.
man. Okay. First of all, I don't know if you caught this, but the videos. So first of all, I felt like the narrative that they took by him putting up videos of Marcel online was a really clever way to call back to like the origin of the character itself,
As if it was all real.
But I don't know if you noticed, the videos that he uploaded in the movie are the original YouTube videos.
I kind of guessed.
Yeah.
I kind
that's
of
cool.
guessed. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't remember them that well. But
So that's such like a clever meta angle on it. Well, and you could tell if you look close because like the animation wasn't as polished. It was more homemade than the early videos. Sure. And so I felt like that was brilliant. Oh man, let me see. Okay. Hands down, the funniest moment to me in the entire movie. I don't know if you caught this, but towards the end, when they're on the phone with 60 Minutes saying they want to do the show, and there's the shot on like the desktop.
Yes.
and she's talking to speakerphone, and you see off in the corner, Nana Connie is just standing on the Z.
Z.
Like, and they never address it.
Dude. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
I forgot about that.
Bit in the entire movie.
One of the top reviews on Letterboxd is just Z.
I had to pause it. So So I watched it with my girlfriend in 2 parts. Kind of hard to explain, but we were at a Culver's. I like. Hold on.
Not that hard.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We were halfway through. We were
Similar
watching
to
it
Dunkirk.
We were dude, we were watching it like in a Culver's, one earbud in hers, one earbud in mine. We were
That's
just watching
adorable.
it. I saw it and I like started laughing so hard I paused it and she looks at me. She's like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Do you see the right corner?" She's like, "Yeah, what's with the Google Doc?" And I was like, "Watch." And I like backed it up, hit go, and then it started going, and then it clicked. I was like, "Oh, that's so clever. That's so smart. I love that.
really funny.
It's so good.
I love that."
So first of all, Marcel as a character, like the way it came into existence was, first of all, Dean and Jenny were married for a long time. And when Marcel the Shell, the early YouTube videos were first created, it started because they were like traveling somewhere and they were just like in a hotel room. It was like this really cramped space, and so Jenny started just making this like small cramped kind of voice and like kept saying funny things, and they were like laughing a bunch. And in the same era of time, there was like Dean had agreed to create this like comedy sketch video for a friend for some sort of random project, and he didn't really have the concept yet, and so he just like bought some like rip-off Polly Pockets and some like dollar store shells or whatever, and like took the shoes and made this like little character. And so, and the only reason they put it on YouTube was because a friend wanted to see it, and so it was literally just like, I'll upload it so you can see it. Like, it wasn't created with the intention of like creating content for YouTube, and then it just like blew up. So that was like its origin story, which I think is fascinating. Like, it was never supposed to be something that was like this big thing. He worked on this movie for 6 years.
When did he start it?
So it came out in 21, so it would have had to been like 2015.
That would make a lot of sense too, because I mean, I did a quick Google search and like him and Jenny divorced in 16. So it wouldn't surprise me if like they did a bunch of the legwork or whatever, like right before they got divorced or whatever.
Yeah, I have no idea. I did see that, and I just didn't look into the more details about
Well,
that.
that kind of adds an extra layer to like the comment about making videos about people.
Yeah.
Instead of like getting to know them, or like him going through a divorce, and
Or like
stuff
his
like
whole his whole narrative being
Yeah.
It was like
that.
Doesn't she voice Marcel?
yes.
Yeah.
So awkward.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Or
kind of
depends on when they did
depending
vocal
on how you
capture.
look at
Even
it too.
still.
You could look at Mark and whatever her name is, the couple that break up. Like, you could look at them as also Jenny Slate, Dean,
Like
as
allegorical.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of like,
Yeah.
however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
I feel like that there's probably some similarity there as well.
Yeah. The way that they made this movie is kind of backwards to how most movies would typically be made. So they wanted something that was still stop motion animated and felt like it had this same sort of homemade imperfection kind of quality. But they also wanted it to feel like it was a natural, on the fly, candid documentary, which is a really hard tension to hold. To create things that feel organic and natural, but were in fact like tediously planned. And so they started with kind of story concepts, and then they would sit down in just a really small crew with Jenny, who would just improvise, ad-lib a bunch of things. And then they'd have that batch of content to go and kind of like work it more into a story, and then refine some things and build it out, and then do another session like this. So they built all of the like audio pieces first as the very first part of the story. And then they finally built this whole kind of narrative around it. Then the animators, they said, basically, we effectively had to make this movie 3 times. Because the first thing is what was called the animatic, which is basically the storyboard.
Yep.
Which I forget how long they said it took to make, but it was like years making this like this detailed storyboard. And they were like, because if we can get this to work, then we know the movie will work. And several different people in interviews talked about just the animatic like brought them to tears. So once they had that, then they did. They said it's very similar to like how a CGI movie would be shot, where you do all of the live action shooting without the actual, the CGI that's going to be there, and then you go and add it later. So they shot all of the live shots and then took detailed notes of camera angles and settings and lenses and focal racking, everything, and then handed over to the animators that in controlled stage environments recreated that setting
Spliced
to
it.
do the animations and comp it in.
Interesting.
So it was a detailed process.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Like it's rough. Or like I was watching all of this thinking like the only way this works is if it's truly a labor of love.
Yeah. Well, so kind of running through that. You said they did vocal tracking first.
Yep.
That makes all the sense in the world. Again, in the sense of you do all of the pre-production work with your wife at the time,
Yeah.
and then you get divorced, and then it goes to the dean doing his part or whatever.
Yeah. I'd be curious how that timeline fit, because
Honestly, what if he like put that part in there to reflect what was happening in his life at the time?
could be.
Where it's like, because I mean, he's already talking about how like, yeah, I'm going through divorce or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the reality is like the amount of work that this movie took, they had to have like had it some sort of an amicable,
Well, sure,
working relationship.
but like, I mean, having the ability to reference that even so, like potentially soon after getting divorced or whatever, it's kind of wild. Like that, it's like he's like, yeah, like for all we know, Dean is literally just talking about how he's getting divorced from Jenny,
Yeah.
which is kind of would be like emotionally deep as well, which is like it's just like another little nuance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it says, just a little bit of looking, they divorced in 2016 after marrying in 2012, but they continued collaborating even while separated, making their divorce and subsequent work on the Marcel film a unique example of co-parenting a creative project through personal upheaval. Their working relationship remained strong, with both finding ways to keep their artistic connection alive despite their marital split. So,
co-parenting a creative project.
yeah, yeah. Do you remember the shot of it's towards the end, but like jumping on the couch to put the dust on the
Yeah.
especially when like the whole family is doing it. So they shot in a live action setting in the couch and got all the shots they needed, and then brought the couch into a controlled like animation studio stage area and basically like deconstructed it so that they could create these mechanisms underneath that had basically different not tubes but like sticks,
Like they would like poof the
so they
dust,
could control like the animation of jumping. Like the couch would like have to
bounce
down and things like that. And so they had this whole elaborate like they had to like reconstruct it to function in an
Well, yeah, you
animated
can't-
context.
In stop motion, you can't literally make something jump.
Right.
Like
Right.
you just can't make that happen.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, there's a couple different behind the scenes videos, and like you should watch them because it's fascinating the amount of detail that they like went into.
Stop motion to me sounds like the worst thing ever.
Did you
Like,
never
to-
do it?
You never did stop motion?
What, like Legos?
Yeah.
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 No, dude.
That's
But-
like
You're
I
gonna
feel
need
like
to talk a little closer to your mic.
That sounds just so like
that's
I
like
do not have the
core
patience
part
for
of my
that.
childhood.
Same.
Was
It-
like with friends making stop motion movies. We
It
should
was
recreate
tedious.
Star Wars.
It was tedious. I
Move,
can't imagine doing
picture.
it for like at the scope that professionals do
yeah.
it.
Well, and especially with this one because it's so
Well, it's like claymation.
beautiful. Like
Yeah.
the whole movie is just stunning.
They wanted to create something that that got you wondering how they made it, but then also something that the animation wasn't like obvious in a way that pulled you out of the story.
Yeah.
And I felt both of those things. Like I was like, I don't know how the heck they did that. That's
Right.
crazy. Yeah. Okay. You guys probably noticed this, but one thing I felt was really genius and really beautiful was the way that they kind of tell the story of Nana Connie. She realizes when Dean says something about like, oh yeah, well, like when you're better, Marcel, you know, he'll have more time to focus on these things. And she says like, better? As if like she's realizing, first of all, like she's kind of like, I'm not going to get better. Like this is just kind of like how it is. But also realizing that like Marcel is putting his life on hold. And so you start seeing like really subtle things that like the way they tell this story is really creative. Like she starts doing things to present like she's okay.
The crayon on the face and stuff.
Right, exactly. Like she's getting more color in her skin, and then you see like the crayon laying on the side.
The kebab that she passes to the spiders.
Yeah. It's like that. I felt like that was some really, really good storytelling. Like it would be hard to miss, but they're not just like being super like overt about it, and that I think made it really cool. I'm gonna see if I had any other notes. The only other thing I had was, did you notice the way they did the visuals of like the rain when the rain's like hitting the ground? They like, it looks kind of like a mixed media thing where they like drew raindrop splatters.
No.
Rain? No, I can think of like the water though. The water, like in the
Like the water drops.
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yep. Just by the hand gesture, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I bet.
Like in the cap.
Yep. The cap. Yep. It's not below the knee, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Now it is.
You don't know where my knees are.
Oh man. All right. Any final thoughts about the movie? I don't have anything more beyond that. I don't want to belabor it, but
Elaborate.
labor.
You always tend to pick
Elaborate.
movies that require a lot of creative work. And I don't even know if that's intentional by you or if it's just, oh, this was cool. And it just also happens to take 10 years to shoot.
Stop it.
Next, you're going to be doing that the Good Boy movie.
Boyhood.
Honestly,
Oh
dude,
yeah, Boyhood.
Honestly, we
Long
should.
one.
I would.
We should. I have a
10
different
years to
movie
make.
lined up, but
That was a good movie too.
maybe wait.
Have you guys seen Good Boy?
No, not yet. That dog won like an award.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, it won like a golden. Not
You
a
guys
golden.
know why I haven't
Sorry,
seen it.
sorry. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's why I'm. Sorry.
You do you, man.
All right, sorry.
Just make sure I'm not depressed when you.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
we,
why do
we
you have
should
to be
watch it together.
depressed?
Honestly.
What's that, Dan?
Why do you have to be depressed?
No, I said make sure. I need to make sure I'm not depressed.
Hey, we haven't
when
gotten
you
to the
recommend
He's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
not been a
come
horror
on.
movie guy.
Why are you gonna like kill everybody?
No, no. Like
gonna
when,
get
when I'm in,
possessed by
when
whatever's
I'm in
on
like a
screen.
bad like mental state and I watch like dark movies or whatever, it doesn't help it. It makes
Like
it
the
worse.
Lord of the
Do
Rings.
what I
No.
do what I did the first time I watched a horror movie. I followed it up with Despicable Me 2.
Well, so what's funny is
I watched Bob's Burgers
It's a
after.
good
like-
palate cleanser.
well, so I was in a I had like when I was younger or whatever, slasher movies would be scary for me. And so I watched I binge watched the first like 4 Friday the 13th movies.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
And then right afterwards, me and my cousin were like terrified. So we're like, all right, time for Finding Dory.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And that was like our like, all right, we're back up here to end the night. That's what we did.
Yeah.
It was like we were genuinely like scared, and then we were like, all right, yeah, we need something to kind of fix our feelings right now. So we chose Finding Dory.
Nice. Yeah.
My October is 31 horror movies.
That's just like a personal thing of yours.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I've done it 2 years in a row now.
I haven't even watched 31 horror movies in my life.
You've
That's
seen like
insane.
2.
I've seen more than 2. I've seen at least 4 Friday the 13th and Nosferatu.
Oh, you're at 5.
5.
Final thoughts on Marcel, and then we'll move on. If there are any.
That shell guy was really cute.
What was that shell's name again?
Marcel.
Fun fact,
Marsha.
one
Marcel.
detail that Dean was like really, really adamant about and like sent back to the art department several times was that Marcel can't have clean shoes because they get one pair of shoes for their life. And so like he kept like, being like,
cool.
they need to be, can we like age them more? Can we like...
I also noticed that the grandma kept calling him Marcello.
Marcello.
And I was like, that's so cute. Also, I don't know why, but it's so cute.
There's like a passing comment that Marcel makes that was like, Nana Connie, she's not from around here or something. He says
migrated from.
she migrated from the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why she likes
where
the
the-
smell of the dust.
By
That's-
way,
Yes.
was it
Yeah.
That's
by
where
way
her
of
voice comes from.
Yeah.
was it like
Something
by
that.
way of jacket pocket or
Pockets,
something?
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was
yep.
like, nice.
It's gonna be really bother me that I can't remember what really made me cackle. But
Well, if you think of it, we'll make
Uh,
note of it some other time.
We'll just think about it.
yeah, we'll just think about it.
There is there's the comment about that's why we have that's why they have the saying nothing all right, why I hate the saying nothing good comes out of the wash or something. It's like and if it does, it's never it's not the same.
Yeah, my cousin was.
My cousin fell asleep in a pocket.
He just looks out the window now.
Doesn't come out the same.
All right. Did anyone watch any interesting movies this week?
I think I did.
Do you really want to ask me that?
Cody,
Dude, did you? No, I don't. Actually, no.
No, Cody didn't watch
I
any
watched
movies
I
this
watched
week.
3 very interesting movies, guys.
What were they, Cody?
I watched all 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
Extended.
Extended editions in theaters. I was very excited because the last time I had the opportunity to do this, it was foiled by your wedding.
Hey, thanks.
Yes, I
Wait,
tried.
So, how many hours is it altogether?
12,
12, yeah, maybe over.
but it was over the course of 3 days. So, well, like
I was just asking a question.
So that's
Move on.
that's 3 Dances with Wolves extended edition.
But
Yes,
worth
yeah.
watching.
what?
But worth watching.
Well, I mean, I haven't decided if Dances with Wolves Extended Edition is worth watching or not.
If you
but
watch it, you let us know.
I
how
will.
It is.
I will.
You have to watch it 3 days in a row.
Well, here's the thing: you guys are all haters of Dances with Wolves.
No,
so
I just can't imagine another hour of it.
I'm curious. I haven't seen the extended edition, so I'm curious what another hour of Dances with Wolves would be. But
Hopefully another butt or two.
I need 3 Kevin Costner butts. But no, I mean, yeah, I watched Lord of the Rings. It was a blast. Me and like 5 other friends went to watch them. It was well worth it. At least one of them was at least well worth it because the other theater. So the way it worked was I went to what's it called? A theater in Gurnee for one.
Mm-hmm.
Go to theater.
Marcus? The theater I was in was kind of trash because it was like the sound was really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to
Sure,
AMC.
it's not Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Well, I'm like I don't want bad sound for Lord of the Rings.
So wait, you went to different theaters?
oh, that,
Sorry, I couldn't.
that.
That was really funny.
You
Hold on,
went
I'm
to
gonna
different theaters?
Wait, so you saw them at different theaters?
Yeah. So I can't.
You saw them.
Different theaters, you say? No.
That's what you said.
Yeah. So what happened was it was a matter of working with everybody's schedules because like one of the people going was like he works at my church, so it's like he has like early mornings on certain nights. He can't do late nights for
Dude, I just would have been like, this is when I'm going.
well
Are
so
you
like
gonna tell us everybody's work schedule?
maybe. You know what? Maybe, Dan. No, but like this one friend is like the one person we really have to accommodate for schedule wise.
Of course.
And I was like, so the last time we did a Lord of the Rings marathon, it was this group of people.
Mm.
And so I was like, okay, I want to make it so all of us can go do this.
You didn't invite me.
Yep. And
Yep.
For obvious reasons. Because you'd rather go watch The Hobbits in theaters.
yeah, you would, and it's tragic. But
I wouldn't have time. I wouldn't have had time.
Just
You
be
wouldn't have.
you.
But
the theater.
so we were trying to work
The
with
Hobbit.
schedules, and it didn't line up with like show times and everything like that. So what I did was we went and saw Fellowship of the Ring at Marcus Theater in Gurnee, and then we went and saw Two Towers at AMC Lake in the Hills,
Okay.
which is like
That's
40
the
minutes
opposite
south.
direction.
And then we went and saw Return of the King back at Marcus Theater in Gurnee.
Bruh.
And it was all to line up so that way basically this one friend could have his schedule work with it.
It's commitment.
I'm a quality time guy, and I'm like, okay, I want as many people that I invited to this to be able to come. So it was what's funny what's funny is Sean was actually like, hey, should we invite Jeremiah? And I was like, no, he's anti Lord of the Rings right now.
I'm not anti Lord of the Rings.
I genuinely said that to Sean.
12 hours of Lord of the Rings?
I would have said no, but it's not
Yeah.
because
I was
I'm
like, yeah,
anti
he
Lord of
hates
the Rings.
Lord of the Rings right now.
I don't hate Lord of the Rings.
Sorry, he's anti Lord of the
Somewhere
Rings.
we got it
extended
twisted.
edition.
He hates Lord of the Rings, guys.
Clearly.
Flame him in the comments.
Yeah,
Please.
but-
It's funny though because I literally texted Cody. What night did I text? It was a couple nights ago.
I think it was Friday.
And it was like, hey, are you doing anything tonight? And you responded, yes, I'm going to see a movie.
A movie.
That's none of your
Bro
business.
did not want to confirm what it was.
I did not. What did you
man.
text me about? I don't even know.
Oh, I was just running errands and bored. I also
Nice.
texted Josh. No one was free.
I know, I was
I didn't
busy.
get a text.
I didn't text you. I assumed because you have like a wife and kids that you're not
I was
free.
gonna
on
text
the
you.
phone.
This. I was gonna text the group and try to go see this movie. I want to go see, but
Which movie?
Be dope.
I want to
Lord
go
of the
see Night Patrol.
Greenland 2?
Is that the Paw Patrol sequel?
Night Patrol.
The
No.
dark sequel.
The dark sequel. No,
Have y'all? No, sorry. Go ahead.
no, but yeah,
won't
I
ask
just
you
went and
next
saw
time.
Lord of the Rings, and it was a blast. It was
Nice.
first time I ever got to see extended editions in theaters, and if I have the opportunity to see any of like the movies I love in theaters, I will take that opportunity.
Word.
Love that. Love that. Did you see any interesting movies this week?
I watched Paul Thomas Anderson's The Master.
That's not what I thought.
I haven't seen it.
They're gonna say I watched Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another.
No, that was like 2 weeks ago.
love
No,
that
I
movie.
watched The Master. It's got Philip Seymour Hoffman in it and Joaquin Phoenix.
Rest in peace, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
For real. And then I watched Lost Highway because David Lynch died like 2 days ago last year. So I rewatched Lost Highway because I thought I hadn't seen it, and I started watching it. I was like, oh, yeah, I watched this already. So I completely forgot I watched it, but it's good.
Nice. Nice.
Have you guys seen any David Lynch movies?
Probably.
The original Dune.
I don't think so. Let me check.
Probably not.
I think that's
I'm gonna-
actually the only David Lynch movie I've seen.
I'm
Just
gonna
the
let him
original
look it
Dune.
up because if he's watched them, I probably have to.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I've seen any of his
Yeah.
movies.
Neither.
Maybe that's what we'll do.
Oh,
next.
I watched like the first like 10 minutes of Eraserhead, and that was like,
Nice. Nice.
Good movie.
yeah, I think like my friend was like, hey, we should watch this. It's kind of crazy, and I was like, all right, and then I
It's just
got
about
bored.
a guy afraid to be a dad.
Yeah, and then I got bored.
Have you seen or heard of the Fear Street movies?
Yes.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
What did you think?
I don't remember them,
Nice.
but I know that I was kind of into them, and then I think I was disappointed.
I watched all three this week.
Okay.
They were good. Not great, but
It's
good.
like each one gets a little less good, right?
I felt like the second one was the weakest.
Okay.
Um,
I have to look at
but they're all structured like one
one movie.
fluid narrative. Yeah, and they were all released, I think, in the same year.
Yeah.
But the thing that was interesting is they were created by Lee Janiak. might not be pronouncing her name
You know
right.
what I was about to say?
Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's the she was married to Ross Duffer of the Duffer Brothers.
Of the Duffer Brothers.
Until
One of the guys that ruined
2024.
Stranger Things. Oh,
We don't even
Made
don't
good
even.
and ruined.
dude, they
Don't
wrote it
even
with
want it.
AI. By the way, did you watch the
No,
documentary?
they fucking
They
didn't.
did. Watch the documentary.
They didn't.
All right, you didn't watch the documentary. It's fine.
Did you watch the documentary?
Yes.
They didn't. But that's not the point.
Well,
Point is,
AI comes out, and then Stranger Things goes downhill. I think it's a correlation.
that is not even okay. We're
Anyway, off camera.
I am okay. I'm so tired of people like hating on the Duffer Brothers. Like I get it, but it is so much.
I can't stand the Duffer Brothers.
It's
I haven't
so-
seen season 5, but I
It's
can't
so
stand
unnecessary. Like I get it. It like season 5 was not as good as season 4, but like all it's proven to me is like the Stranger Things fandom are like insufferable. That's what it's like. Like there was a point where it's like
the League of
genuine
Legends
good
player
criticism
base.
is fine and I'm here for it and it makes sense and there's things that should be critiqued. And then it was like we are just going to talk shit because that's what we're doing now. Like that's what it became. And we got like so like I just hit this point where I was like, I'm so tired of seeing people like posting stuff so that they get their own attention
Sorry,
and their
Stranger
algorithm
Things
boost
fan
by like
base.
hating on the Duffer Brothers. I was just like,
We
done
love
with
you.
it.
Please watch our podcast.
Did they write Marty Supreme with AI?
That'd be crazy.
You're an idiot.
Did you? This is like actually not a movie thing, but the what is it? The game that won like game of the year lost an award because they used some AI generated content. They lost an indie game of the year award.
As they should.
I would say as they should.
Yeah.
Like that's my argument with all this is that and maybe this is a bigger conversation about filmmaking. If you're cutting corners in any way, it's always a bad idea. Always.
I think
That's
they
like
need like legislation for it, but
well, first of all, I don't think that the Duffer Brothers used ChatGPT to write.
They
were just like-
they did because they said it in the documentary.
They
So
didn't.
she also said that we didn't have the script finished yet, and we are filming episode 8. We don't know what we're doing. That is verbatim what she said in the documentary. When I look at that, I go, that's sad. Why? Because you take really good filmmakers, you force them to do something that they maybe wanted to do, maybe didn't. We don't know. Probably they wanted to, but you force them to pump something out, and they're forced to cut corners because.
Are you talking about like Netflix?
Yeah.
That I will agree with.
Like I think after season 3, they were just kind of like, oh, this is really great that this is big. Let's just let it go. And there's a huge gap. It's like, oh, season 4, okay, cool. We'll push for season 4. And then it was like, all right, well, season 5 now. Come on. And then again, you take really good filmmakers. You force for the same thing that happened with, I would say Sam Raimi and Doctor Strange 2. You take a really good filmmaker. You force him to
because of Spider-Man?
No, because of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 1 and 2,
Fantastic
Right.
movies.
not 3.
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is what you're talking about right now?
You take a filmmaker that's good at what he does, and then you force him to do what you want him to do, and he's forced to not produce something that he's proud of. And I think the Duffer Brothers, in watching that documentary, was very clear. It was very clear. They didn't even seem to necessarily care a lot of the time when they're at those meetings. They were just kind of like, whatever. Because at this point, they're being forced to do something they don't want to do.
My honest guess with what happened with the Duffer Brothers and things was a couple things. I would guess, first of all, the audience has been primed to think like Marvel fans, where it's like looking for how everything is connected to something else, which is awesome. But as we've kind of briefly talked about, Marvel has like a room full of like dedicated writers on this stuff. And so like they can plant all this stuff, but I do think it's created like an expectation on like that fandom to like expect that level of detail, and if it falls short of that, it's like unacceptable. So
You
the
mean
bar
like-
is so
You mean
high.
like Marvel
I
making a negative impact on the film industry?
Oh, it
That's a
definitely-
different thing.
it definitely
I'm
does.
just,
do- but-
I would say that that's not.
I'm a Marvel fan, and I agree.
Again, that's not the case.
Well,
because we're not looking for like some big everything's connected necessarily.
Well, I wasn't done.
we just want care to be put towards the final season of a great show.
So,
That's it.
but my point is like, so there's
If you want,
welcome,
No,
for,
no, let him
welcome
finish,
to
let him
For the
finish,
Love
let
of
him cook, let him
TV.
cook, let him cook,
let
let
me
him cook,
finish my
let him cook,
thought.
let him
So
cook.
there's that, and
For
then
the
on
love of
top of that
Netflix.
is the
For the love of Netflix.
Netflix like gurus, the business people saying like you giving them deadlines, saying you have to churn this out, and so you've got pressure from above, pressure from below, and at this point, like you just are burnt out. Like I think that's the largest takeaway. Is just like burnout, feeling like the chances of actual success are so narrow now because of everything.
Versus full circle, Marcel the Shell, 6 years to
Right.
make a 1.5 hour movie.
Well, and to
that
make
you
something,
felt like was too long.
I didn't say that.
but to
I
make
just said it was
something that they felt like was the story that needed to be told.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
This is why
like
we
Fear
need to
Street?
So I liked Fear Street. What was interesting about it was there was a lot of like subtle narrative connections to Stranger Things. Like even like Sadie
like,
Sink
yeah.
was in the second one. Maya Hawke was briefly in the first one, but even like takes place in like the 90s era, so there's like a vintage feel.
I think those were books.
A mall is they were
Fear
R.L.
Street.
Stein books. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a mall that's like a
Totally.
central point. There's like a whole lot of small narrative ties. So I felt like they were interesting. But yeah.
Cool.
All right. Thank you for a spirited tangent.
How did we get here?
I asked about movies and then I mentioned the Duffers.
Don't
First
speak their-
mistake. First mistake is mentioning anybody related to Stranger Things.
Okay.
Sadie Sink.
Josh,
Don't get me started.
you're choosing next week's video or next week's movie?
What's wrong with
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
It was just he was just saying to mention anyone about Stranger Things.
Don't
And so
mention
I
anything
said
about
Sadie
Stranger
Sink. Anyway, I have had like 5 movies in my mind of like which one do I pick, and I think I have picked Barbarian.
Nice.
Conan the Barbarian. Love
Very
it.
good.
Great movie.
It's definitely not
Let's go,
whatever
Arnold.
you just said.
Not Arnold.
Barbarian, directed by I suck with names. The guy that did Weapons this last year, which is the
The
horror
whitest kids
movie
you
of
know.
2025.
You would do
Zach
this to me.
Kreger.
What the heck am I
Zach
looking
Kreger.
at?
Barbarian.
The Whitest Kids You Know. Do you ever watch that on YouTube?
No.
Really?
No.
That's where he's from.
Oh, sweet.
Cody,
Yeah,
we
so
can
if
watch
you-
it together
Cody,
if you
Cody,
want.
I think
I'll
we
be
should watch
fine.
it together.
We'll hold
Oh
your
my
hand.
gosh.
It is if we all want to watch together, that'd be sick.
Listen, we can watch
But-
it here.
That is true. But I think it's a good movie. It was one of the first horror movies I saw in theaters, and so it holds a special place in
Man,
my
when you say stuff like that,
my
I
heart.
forget how young you are.
I am. It was like what 22?
Well, like
yeah.
my first
Well,
horror
years
movie
ago.
in theaters was It too.
Babies.
All right. Well,
Babies.
Cody, take us home.
All right. What camera am I looking at?
Home country boy.
That one? Okay.
Don't look at me.
Take me home.
Actually, look at me.
Thank you guys for watching. No, thank you guys for watching. For the Love of Film podcast. If you want to leave a review, we'd love for you to leave a review. Dan, I swear. Yeah, I mean, if you want to leave
You
a
swear
leave a like,
outside the
leave a.
podcast.
If you want to subscribe to us on YouTube, you can subscribe to us at sleepy.creative. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.
All the things.
Yeah,
Are
thanks
we
for
on
watching.
Tidal?
What?
What is that?
Title?
Title?
I love Title.
I have not.
Did you s-
Do podcasts go on title?
I have no idea.
We did that after the outro.
Did we have a hard cut just there?
No.
Hard cut.